Hey everybody, ACA Jared here. I'd just like to make this video to help the new people get started. The beginning types of ciphers that we have are Aristocrats, and then typically move on to Aristocrats. And the traditional way to do these things is with a graph paper and a pencil and some pretty old methods. Without getting into all that, I'm just going to jump right into it. So this is an online tool. It's web-based. You don't have to download it. I'll put a link in the description below. And I'm just going to go ahead and paste in an old puzzle from a long time ago. And you can see a whole lot of things start to happen here. Okay, we're getting our letter frequencies. That's just a fancy way of saying how many times does each letter happen. E, T, A, I, O, and N are the most common letters in English. So the T and the N are consonants. The other ones are all vowels. You can start making guesses what letter is a replacement for what letter. You can start trying to figure out what words go where. These are repeating sequences that you might want to know that for certain types of ciphers. There's a contact table here. There's a consonant line chart over here. The long and the short of it is that these are older methods. This is a statistical way of attacking ciphers. They work pretty good when you have a whole lot of letters. We have typically maybe between 80 to 110 letters per puzzle in the ACA usually, as far as Aristocrats goes. These methods, most of us feel that they don't work very well for ciphers that short. They work much better on much longer ciphers. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what does work really well. We're going to use what's kind of like a dictionary attack. If I push this little button here that says Load English, I'm suddenly going to see a whole bunch of words start to pop up. And the idea here is that words that are very common in English will be in green. Words that are not very common at all in English will be in red. And then the in-between somewhere, probably pink or yellow. So I like to go right for the big words, honestly. Let's have a look here. Acknowledge, well, that's a common word. Discotheque, metaphysics, maybe. I don't know. Some of these words don't look very likely. The ACA puzzles tend to use pretty common language, and a lot of these words, I don't think they're going to work. So I'm going to go up here to acknowledge, and always, okay, I like that. Always acknowledge. Those two words go together. Whenever you see a single letter in the ACA, the puzzle, it's almost always an A. It's almost never an I. It can be, but it's almost always an A. So let's see here. Always acknowledge a fault. Well, that works. Frankly, this will throw those in authorities. The only possible word here. Well, it's the only possible word that was in the dictionary. Throw authority off guard and give you an opportunity to commit more. More what? I don't know. But anyway, there we are. That's it. That's all it took me to solve the whole puzzle. It is not always that fast. But some people would prefer to take a little longer. They like to sit there in their armchair with a drink and a snack and a notepad and a pencil, and they might like to enjoy the single puzzle for a little while. For me, I really enjoy going after the harder ones now, so these lower level puzzles don't really grab me anymore. So I like this tool. It speeds things right up for me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.